just pay them whatever they want, like, we have to have consideration for the taxpayers, so, you guys I'm sure know that, but just trying to make it be very clear is safety comes at a cost and we need to be cognizant. Thanks.
Amy, you had a question?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, your name, please.
Teresa LaJoy. I have a building notification form, and if this is the right time to do that.
Oh, you could just give that to me anytime.
Okay.
Usually just do my sister's. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so this is
It's on a separate one.
on a separate one, okay. So you'll also do a $25 fee. Yep, and you just bring it to the office, and I'll put it on the next meeting.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Neil Sampson, 55 Tewksbury Landing Road. I was the one paying for that, the road plowed, but unbelievable job on the front, the beginning part of the road. 1000% better. Sam fixed the start of the road, and it's a double-edged problem, because now we have so many people coming in to just check it out, that I have to pass them on the way. I had 2 cars the other day just going up. But I did talk to Garrett and Heidi and somebody from DOT, and I explained the plan, how next year you were gonna look at cutting the trees and making it wider or whatever, so we have plenty of time. It's not, just, you already said you're gonna put the gravel down, so you answered all my questions, so.
Yeah, we actually have the electric company. So the very first tree on the road that's hanging over the high tension wires,
Yep.
the electric company is supposed to come out this week to tell me if it's in their budget to pull that tree down, or if it's going to have to be the beginning of next year for their budget. So we're getting it rolling, you know.
Yeah, so we're not against you doing it sooner, but you're playing, we have till next year as far as widening it and making it, but if you can put the gravel down, there's a couple trees hanging over the road, they're little spindly ones, but they're way up in the air.
Okay, we'll have to check that out. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the co-op is kind of strapped right now with cash with all the roadside mowing and tree cutting that they're doing.
Yeah, I talked with a super cool guy. I don't remember his name, but he asked the situation. I just told him what was happening, and he's like, okay, so this tree has to come down now. I said, well, no, not technically right now. I said, but this project is moving forward. He's like, so it can happen next year, and I'm like, I know what that means. And so I don't want this to be like, oh, we get a hold of you next year. Oh, it's next year. Like, so I would say as fast as possible, but let's keep it in mind. I understand budgets. I am the road agent. And he's like, I get you. I'm like, okay, great, thank you.
Just to follow up, if we think there's more traffic now on the road, just wait until we get done with what we do. I mean, look at Grafton Pond, prime example. Do we want to go there? I mean, and balloons are a federally migratory protected species. I mean, I hate to bring that up, but you know.
I go to Black Grafton Pond frequently, and I rarely run into a crowd. Because I know when to go. Exactly, I was gonna say. You go in the morning, you have the whole place to yourself. And even when you go, when it's crowded, yeah, little congestion, getting your kayak off and parking your truck. But once you get up in the pond, it's like, it's not a traffic jam out there.
I
So it's not too bad. And people
Once you're
should
out
know
of
to
the
stay
pond.
away from balloons, yes.
It's the road and the parking lot and the whole business. Huh?
Yeah, Grafton Pond's also a throughway, not Tewksbury is not. Hopefully, someone doesn't use it as a throughway.
So when the town was contacted by the person from the state who's responsible for the access to the boat ramp, his last paragraph, there's nothing in any correspondence we've received from the state so far telling us that we need to widen that road. And basically, it says that we need to make it so that it's trustworthy and that people can travel. I pointed out at last meeting, I don't believe it's the town's responsibility to be putting this expense to what is being proposed. I believe it's the state's responsibility to do such. Once the state does the work, then we maintain it. And you know, that road has been that way since I have moved here in '78. The town did grade it. I don't know whether the town ever plowed it or not, but gravel in, and making it for people to go in and out, I think that would suffice. I think that's all the state is asking. I haven't seen anything they're asking more for it, for the town to do that. And as far as the increase in traffic, it's fishing season. You know, it's gotten cold, the temperature's gone down, and they're out there trying to catch their trout.
Regarding the dispatch and change to the lake region, I'm personally a little skeptical I am not by any means representing the ambulance crew, but the ambulance will drive all the rides that go to Dartmouth with very few to New London. I think it's far better to have help with contracting with in that direction, rather having somebody come from the complete other direction. If you're either with Canaan or Enfield, which happens here and there, I think that's far more valuable than having help from the other way. On top of that, we would be the very, very edge of that, so any help that would be coming would be further away. Canaan has a larger department with multiple ambulance and fire trucks, where you're most likely to get a way better response with good relationships with Canaan than from somewhere out in the lake region. On top of that, you'd be picking up costs from all these other towns that if the town currently only has some agreement with Canaan and farther with that, anything happening in all those other towns would slowly bring up the cost. So whatever cost they're saying now is likely to be just higher over time. I don't know how many hazmat situations come up, but I'm assuming whatever is currently suffices. And I experience myself the issues with reception, but that could be worked on rather than, it just seems like any aid that would be coming from further away from the other direction, from the lake region.
Showing you come from Danbury, usually Danbury, Alexandria. Unless it's a fire, then they would ship Canaan, Enfield, Lebanon, Danbury, Romney.
I personally seen Canaan coming most, but
I believe they would still ship Canaan to us. Cause said he works with Hanover.
yeah, but now you're going from one, now they're calling the other, and now you're also splitting off police, which may or may not be more an issue. They might say now that it's not an issue, but that's another step you're gonna need to go through for cross departments and organizations to get better communication. Just a thought. I don't have strong feelings either way.
Two things. I looked at the paperwork also for the landing, and one of the paragraphs in there said that we are responsible to maintain it. Doesn't say anything else about bringing it up to town road standards or anything like that. And what Jake was talking about, I still have trouble understanding him, but when we don't have an eye on board on the ambulance, we drive the ambulance to Canaan and grab the eye. So it's a person that can do more than the other people in the ambulance, higher up, like a chief, okay? Is that what we're gonna have to do with Danbury?
I mean,
They're called eyes, they can do
A
intravenous.
different, I have medic.
Right,
The paramedics.
so
are
if we have to go to Canaan now, get one, we would literally have to drive from Grafton to Canaan, back to Grafton to pick the person up.
No, it's
No.
on
You
the
would
way,
pick 'em up
it's
in
on the
Canaan.
way.
On your way out.
Oh, okay.
that's what we're doing now, we're taking the ambulance and we're meeting them in Canaan.
And I
And
think,
it's a paramedic, right?
yes, yeah,
Okay.
usually a paramedic,
Okay,
but the
so-
cost, sorry, go.
You need to make sure that we have a paramedic in Danbury also, in the time frame to get from here to Canaan or here to
I
Danbury.
don't think Danbury has an ambulance.
Yeah, that's the big,
Oh, that's not good.
No, 'cause
I think the Canaan
Yeah,
response.
They do Bristol, don't they?
Yes.
The
That's
Canaan,
not good.
They would tone Canaan.
Painted would still be a cover at the Grafton.
it just
Okay.
seems like there's no
So
extra
would
benefit
Canaan
from
go
that. If
to
they're gonna
New
just call
London
it
or
Canaan.
Dartmouth?
That's up to the patient most of the time.
Yeah. But yeah,
And the level of care that they need,
Right, yeah.
it's really driven by
They're
the level
both-
of care.
yeah.
Dartmouth Hitchcock.
And I hope that this wouldn't create
Yeah,
situations
there's not
where
as many,
too many
Yeah.
people come in.
you're having a heart attack, you wanna go there. Canaan, Dartmouth. Anyway, that's all I
Good
had.
what he said, that he was still tone Canaan, but we'd have to ask him a bunch of questions, so.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Regarding paying the police for the event, if a third party is paying for it, then yes, they would go through detail. But if the town is the one funding the police being there, paying them through detail, that's taking money, putting it into another pocket and shuffling it through another few pockets. I don't understand. If the town is gonna have the police be there, they should just be there as part of their job. There's no reason to pay for detail. That's just an extra unnecessary step.
My only issue is this, whatever his name is, Chris.
Ethan Smith.
Oh, Sam, close.
Listen up.
Is a promo, so technically he would be in charge of everything.
He needs to come here. He said in one of his Facebook posts, somebody asked him about the emergency services, and he says, the rec committee's got that all covered. The rec committee hadn't covered anybody.
The thing being is, all right, I listened to enough of Alan out here saying that he was never told this or that, all right? He came to the rec meeting and he left. He was asked, do you have any other questions? Ian was there and we all addressed all Alan's questions. He leaves and comes here, goes to the fire meeting, 2 weeks later, oh no, we never got any answers. That's bullshit.
Well, you know what bullshit is that Ethan hasn't come to talk to the selectmen.
Yes.
That's a total crock.
Yes, but the thing being, as far as Alan goes,
Okay, well, that's, I don't know, I wasn't there, so I can't speak for Alan, but I know he's concerned. But I can tell you.
yes, I look at
I'm concerned.
Aiden here.
Okay, fair enough.
Sooner the better,
My-
because he
my-
might have a lot of things he has to do now that he won't be able to get done for the 11th.
But my issue is it's a month away and the rec committee hasn't done what they should be doing. Get hold of Mitchell, this should have been done way before now. And the fire department and the ambulance. Before we even got to this part. But yes, Ethan needs to come see us.
Yes.
You got another one.
Alright,
Yeah,
hold
so,
on a second,
Sorry, go ahead.
Sarah.
right enough. So does the rec committee have the legal authority to have events and schedule events? I hope this isn't rhetorical, like is this, can you guys answer that?
We go through the town.
But you didn't ask this board about this.
This isn't a typical town event,
No, it says.
and it's an unknown, because we don't know if there's going to be
Why
100
is it
people
not-
here, 1,000 people here.
But why is it not a town event? It's on the town rec field. How is that not?
It's not a
It's not a town event.
common event.
It's not a recurring event. We have the 4th of July every year. We have certain events every year. We have the Garlic Festival every year. The library's got certain events. This is an event that we haven't had before that's gonna draw, we don't know what it's gonna be. So we have to plan for it.
So I guess my question stands, does a rec committee have the authority to have events, or do they need the select board's approval? Like, I guess that's my question. What's the legal,
We need approval.
from the select board? Okay, and that was never gotten, just to be clear on this, because I've heard lots of, was that done or not?
I thought it was.
Okay, all right. Okay, I understand better, thanks.
Quick note, I recall vaguely a long time ago the idea of this thing coming up during the selectmen meeting. I'm surprised that this is a last second surprise to everybody.
Yeah,
It's
me
been
too.
on Facebook for who knows how long.
Yeah.
So That's,
It's not a surprise. Nobody said it was a surprise.
I just
The
saw
only
it
surprise
last
was
week.
they never came and talked to us.
It was Mitchell, but Mitchell's not really on Facebook at all.
Good for you.
Final comments from selectmen.
I think I'm good.
Good. And do we need a non-public?
Yeah.
Legal?
Thank you.
I don't remember about the mountain bike, what did you tell me? No, but,
There's two more.
oh, really? I think she.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Motion to a non-public under RSA 91A 2A, the dismissal, promotion, or compensation of any public employee or the disciplinary of such employee or the investigation of any charge against him or her, unless an employee affected has a right to a public meeting and requests that the meeting be open, in which case the request shall be granted.
So, you need a second?
Yeah.
Second.
Oh, okay. Next year.
That's what I was.
Roll call vote.
Yeah, I'm making a
Aye.
note just to make sure he's.
Aye.
Aye.